We got a red drop to
No,
our
no,
right.
no, 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 no!
You alright?
Oh, I'm gonna die. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved with me, PommieGamer. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a great day. Just out here in the cold blizzard on Maverick with Chocobo in tail. And I figured what we should start doing today is getting into some serious metal making. Now, we are headed directly up the mountain, and it's very, very cold. And we're going to start to set up a little forging outpost. And eventually we're going to have to also get Bam Bam up here somehow, so that's going to be fun. So stick along for the ride, and I'm going to sort out this little forge. So Chocobo has got all of the building supplies on him, and it's quite heavy, so he's kind of lagging behind a little bit. I've got some manure after him as well, so I'm just going to take those out. There we go. And this, so I really wanted to build a forge up at this mountain because it's just so rich in metal. So all of those gold kind of looking rocks are just like the sort of high yield metal rocks, which are just absolutely insane. And I did a little bit of scouting before, and I figured one of the better places for us to do this would be around this kind of area because it's a bit more accessible. Now, one of the things we need to make absolutely sure about though is that we don't build somewhere where there's a lot of metal, because it won't respawn because of the structures being nearby. So I'm just going to get some stamps. Let's just have a look here as well. So there's not too much this side, so what we might have to do is bridge that gap, and we could potentially build it here. And there's only one metal ore there, so I'm thinking this is a pretty good spot. We don't want to build it this side because there's a lot of metal here. So for example, if we were to build it right here, then all of this metal wouldn't ever respawn once we've harvested it, so we don't want to do that. So let's just take a look over here. And we're pretty safe up here, there's nothing that actually spawns, so that's really good. If we can get Chocobo to land. Come on, buddy, pick a spot. Come on, mate. Where are you going? Come over here. Land. Please land. Not there. Over there, I need you here. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. And we're back, guys. Eventually got Chocobo to land in the right spot. So now we can start doing some building. Now, I crafted up a whole bunch of stuff before I sort of started the recording. So we've got all of the forges, mortar and pestles, stone ceilings, pillars, everything we're going to need. I'm going to kick off by laying a thatch foundation, which we will destroy. Now, I'm just trying to work out the best location for this. We are going to want to bridge the gap. I kind of want to just build it as an overhang, so that we're as far away from any metal as possible. And I need to also look at how much of a drop off there is. I'm actually going to jump on Maverick and check that out. Because we want to be able to build out. But that's just like a sheer cliff face, so it could be problematic. It might just be a case we build, it's like, I'm thinking probably 3 deep and 4 wide. So let's just kick it off. I think probably here's as good a spot as any. We have that gold ore behind us, but I'm not too fussed about that. So let's grab this down onto our hotbar. Press 1. We'll build it as close to this edge as possible. I think that's as close as we're going to get. Cool. Right. Now we want to grab a load of stone ceilings. Can I carry all of those? And the pillars? Probably not all of the pillars. Just about do it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go... Am I going to get clipping there? Possibly. One of those. One of those. One of those. Yeah, I thought it might do that. We only want to go 4 wide and 3 deep anyway, so that kind of all works out. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to have... Why are you building on top? I don't want that. There we go. One of those. Is that actually in something though? I can't actually see. It looks like it's clipping with the ground, so it should act as a support. So 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing we're going to need one round about there. In theory, we should be able to demolish this thing now. Or in fact, just replace it with a floor. Get rid of you. Put you there. Actually, might just stick you on the end. Demolish you. And then that kind of looks a little bit better. Alright, from here we're going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4. And we should be able to go out 1 more. And that's probably... see, I can't build there because there's no stone pillars, so I might need to actually put a couple here. Just so that we can build directly out. And I'm not too fussed about these things sticking through the floor. This is definitely a functional build and not so much as an aesthetic build. Excellent, right. Now let's grab hold of... I only made 1 set of stairs. I might need to go back and make some more. But we should be able to put our stairs on. Just make sure we can build in all of the locations, because ARK can be a fickle beast sometimes. Just going to build those there for now. So we have our little stairway up, which is pretty good. And then what we're going to want is we're going to want a load of storage as well. And we need to think about the ankylo. So the ankylo is going to come in. We might actually just leave it with the 1 set of stairs, and then have it so that we can access the storage from about here. So we can park our ankylo. We should be able to look up. In fact, let's build the storage right now. So I've got 3 of these large storage crates. So let's just throw those on our hotbar. And then what we're going to want to do is be as close as to this edge as possible. How are we looking from K menu? Let's just hedge back a bit. I want to go that way a bit more. That's looking pretty good. I'm very particular about things being straight. I think that's pretty much bang on. So I'm going to build one of those. Come out this way. Another one. And another one. So our ankylo can then just kind of maneuver in here. We can stand, we can access all of these from down here, as well as onload and offload from the ankylo like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have like our forges and stuff around here. So what we got going on? So we've got 6 forges. Just need to double check the size of them. Let's throw those on the hotbar. Now again, we need to, it's all about logistics and thinking. So if we've got all of our metal here, ideally what we want to be able to do is just literally turn and load up the forges like so. So what would be the best way to do this? If we imagine we have all of these along here, so we're going to have an entire row of them, we're probably going to want to do maybe like 2, 2, 2, 2, gap, 2, 2, something like that, so then we can get around, and we should still be able to reach actually from here. That's the maximum distance, so kind of there. We could do 1. I'll have to have a little think about that. And we could always have some more storage on that side if need be. But I think what I want to do, so if I can just, what's the furthest away I can stand from here? So it's probably about there. I probably want to go in a little bit more. And then let's have a look in K. Probably get a bit closer actually. Stick another one here as well, so we can have 2 pieces of food on the go. Or would it look better actually over here? Maybe aesthetically it would look better. I don't mind running between 2 campfires. They're fairly cheap to make, so we can always change it if we're not happy with it. And let's get our standing torches in place. So I think what we're going to do is going to have one on the edge of the steps just here. Oh, that's bizarre. Why is it sinking into the ground? That makes no sense. Didn't realise it was doing that. Huh. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to demolish that one. Can't place that there because of the wall. So I'm just going to demolish this wall. We'll figure out safety another point. We might do the fence foundation stacking trick, so we've got some, like a wooden fence going around it. Okay, so I'm going to have one just here. I have, oh no, mortar and pestles are in the way. See, really, it doesn't matter. What's wrong with you? Well, do you know what? I think we'll just stick on the corners then. And grab some more. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these walls. I think we'll do the fence foundation stuff, and that should allow us actually to build along here. Without requiring the foundation supports. In theory. ARK is a fickle creature when it comes to building sometimes. Can you disappear so I can see? Thank you. One goes there. And then what we're just going to stick the last one in the corner there. Like so. And that's pretty much everything. I did bring up some additional resources because I wanted to just have some stuff here so we could get going pretty quickly, and I can't carry all of that, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw those into this chest like so, just so we've got some stuff, because there are no animals that spawn up here. And there isn't very sort of much in the way of trees, But I think what we're going to be doing is using spark powder to power everything, because there's plenty of rock and plenty of flint around. So that won't be too much of a problem. Last view. That stuff I'll take back with me because we don't need it anymore. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to base, craft up some more stuff, and then just kind of finish off the aesthetics of this, and then I'll be right back to show you the finished result. Talk to you in a bit. And we're back guys, and going to and fro, building some resources, and this is the finished product. So it's changed a little bit from what I started with, but we've got this little bridge here to help us cross the gap. It's wide enough for an anchor load to fit on. And yeah, let's just take a look at the actual forge. So I moved the actual forges themselves here, put a smithy in the middle, so that I can use the smithy as like a kind of intermediary transfer between the boxes and the forges. And then I made this little kind of platform up top here where you can land your flyers safely. So just pop it down. We've got a bed up, fast travel, some campfires for cooking up food. Another campfire down here just to keep us all warm. And this is basically it, yeah, the smithy. So Yanklo would walk in, kind of park here, we'd be and then access all of these boxes up here, and I've labelled them all for stone, flint, crystal, obsidian, metal, charcoal. Got our mortar and pestles here, so we can access the stone, the flint, craft up the spark powder we need. Spiral staircase, and I think what we might also put up top here is possibly another bed and maybe some more storage. But yeah, so our mining outpost is now complete, and I'm pretty happy with how it all turned out. I think it looks pretty good. It's functional but also aesthetic as well. So what I'm going to do guys, we're going to head back to base, and then we're going to craft up Chocobo a saddle, because I just hit level 55 through all of that crafting. So we get a follow on you. And we can now finally fly our Argentavis. And we're back guys, and just learnt the engram for the Argentavis saddle. And we're just going to make this one up for Chocobo. There we go. Right, here you go buddy, finally can fly you. Let's take you out for a spin. Oh, he looks so cool with his paint job. Definitely needs to pump movement speed and stamina on him. Stamina's actually not too bad, but movement speed is pretty slow at the moment. But really, really cool, so it's awesome now that we can fly Chocobo. He's going to be the weight kind of melee guy, and Maverick will still be our fast flyer. So pretty cool. Alright guys, the last thing I need to do before the end of this episode is to get Bam Bam all the way up that mountain. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more ARK Survival Evolved videos. Today, we went up to the top of that mountain behind me, set up our mountain forge, and we safely got Bam Bam all the way up the mountain, and he's now our metal gatherer. So, yeah, we accomplished quite a lot today, didn't we, Freddie?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, surprisingly. Surprisingly we didn't die as well, which is always a good thing. And Freddie actually made a church as well, which you wouldn't have seen. He did that off camera, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah, building my little village in the mountain.
Yeah. So cheers for watching, guys, and remember to hit that thumbs up button. Until next time, keep calm and level up.